Guys, welcome to my channel. Today we're going to be talking about puppy gear. As most of you guys know, I have a 15-week-old puppy that I love so much, and we have a ton of gear. So if you're looking to get a new puppy, watch this video. It will tell you everything that we use. All right, let's get started. Alright, so we're going to start off with leashes and harnesses. My puppy does go to work with me for socialization and just getting used to being in a work setting. So we have a couple of things that are more for service dogs and trainings instead of just puppies in general. But I think you guys can adapt them however you see fit. First off, I'm going to start with my favorite leash. It's a 3-in-1 by Roughwear. It has a very nice clip on it that I love. It's very sturdy. It can be adjusted, so it's either the standard handle, one that fits around the shoulders, and one that would fit around your waist. It also has a really nice traffic handle on it that I use when he's like being really rambunctious and I really need him to just kind of like settle down. I just kind of grab that and he gets the idea. I love their clasps that Roughwear uses. It's a very easy clasp to use, very unique to the company that I've kind of been noticing. So that's our first leash. That's the one we use when I'm at work and stuff, just because I can have my hands free. The second one is a 4-foot leash that's very thin. I really don't like this leash and wouldn't recommend it. It has a standard clasp on it. If you have a smaller dog, it'd probably work out just fine, but my puppy is a large breed. He's only 15 weeks and is already 22 pounds. So I wouldn't recommend this if you have a large breed puppy, but if it's a small breed, I would definitely recommend it for you. I don't remember where I bought this one, but if I do find it, again, I will link it down below. Next is our standard 6-foot leash. I got it from a local pet store down here called Pet People. It is by Upcountry, and it has, again, the standard leash on it. Focus. Has this cute little pink and orange diamond pattern all the way down it. We use this one generally on our everyday walks. So we go for our walks in the morning and at night. And those are the ones we use just so we're not wearing out our working leash. Moving on, we're going to talk about our harnesses. This is a standard step-in harness. I don't quite remember where I got this one from. I think it was Amazon. And if it was, I'll link it down below for you guys. It's just a standard step-in harness with a clasp, the hook for the D-ring. It's pretty just standard. I use this for our daily walks when I don't want him in uniform or when people can pet him. Going on to our working harness, I use one by Julius Canine. We have 2 custom patches on it, one that says do not pet, and on the other side says in training, because he is a medical alert service dog in training. I really like that they have a D-ring on the back. That's where I clip his leash when we're at work. They do provide a little handle. At this age, I find out it's really not important to have a handle there. He's not big enough to use for counterbalance or anything like that, and I don't recommend using any puppy for counterbalance until they are fully grown and those growth plates are closed. This one has a really nice buckle, very heavy-duty buckle. You can kind of see where my puppy's been chewing on it. I believe this is a 1/2-inch buckle around his girth strap. And then the neck strap is actually Velcro, which makes it really easy to adjust to my pup. And it does have that nice reflective tape all the way around the neck strap. And again, that one was by Julius Canine. And last but not least, we actually have a leash wrap by Patience and Love. They're an Instagram store for service dogs in training. So this one says service dog in training in royal blue and teal. We put this around our Roughwear 3-in-1 leash while we're at work so people know that he is in training and it's not okay to pet. All right, next up we're going to be talking about all of his shampoos, conditioners, all of our grooming needs because no one likes a stinky puppy. First off, we're going to be talking about a shampoo and conditioner. It's by Bark Logic Naturals. This is the calming shampoo with lavender, and I also have the conditioner. He seems to absolutely love them, and it makes him smell great. My favorite scent in the world is lavender, so of course we had to have lavender shampoo. Next up, we have a Gloss and Glide detangling spray. My puppy does have long hair and very thick hair, so this comes in handy for in-between baths when he's just a little bit tangled either between his ears or right by his arms. Seem to be where he gets tangled the most. So I just spray a little bit of this on and comb it through. It seems to do the job fairly well. I would recommend them, and if I find them again, I think this one was from Amazon. I'll link it down below. Next, we have our toothbrush and toothpaste. This one just slips on the finger, and he absolutely loves it. I think it feels really good on his gums, but I don't really know since he can't say. He seems to really enjoy it, so I'm assuming he likes it. Can't get it off. That is my one complaint, is that it likes to get stuck on my finger. I don't know why, but it like suction cups to it. This one, I'm not sure if it was from Amazon or Wish, but I will definitely link it down below for you guys. I know most pet shops sell them. And then to go with that, we have Pet Redox Natural Dog Toothpaste. I know that's a little bit strange to say. It is peanut flavored. He absolutely loves this. It tastes like peanut butter. I've tried it. Yes, I've tried it. I won't give anything to my dog without trying it. He seems to really like it. I've noticed that even at 15 weeks, he still has puppy breath. I'm not sure if it's to this or because I brush his teeth or if he's just a weird dog. So we love using that. We use it about once a week to brush his teeth. My vet absolutely recommends that company. She thinks they're great. She thinks brushing teeth in general are a great thing for their dogs. Next up is a 2-in-1 brush. This one has firm bristles for shedding, and this side is kind of more of the standard brush that you would see at most pet stores. I got this brush actually from the Dollar Tree for $1. It's definitely worth it. I haven't noticed any problems with it. My pup loves it. It's very gentle on his skin. We've been using this one since he came home at 8 weeks old. Wait, no, he came home at 6 weeks old, so for about 7 weeks now. We use this 2 to 3 times a week. He absolutely loves it. I would highly recommend. It's a great value. Next is our de-shedder comb. It has 2 different length bristles. We use this one in case he's shedding really bad, which has happened a couple times because it is quite warm here. He has shed a little bit, so we use this just to kind of catch all of the strays. It has a nice wooden handle that's very easy to grip. This can also be used if your dog has a flea problem. It helps pull out any of the fleas or flea larvae, so it's not sitting there irritating your pup. I highly recommend this one. I got this one from Amazon, and I'll definitely link it below for you guys. Next are our nail clippers. I got these ones off Wish. I personally wouldn't recommend getting these ones just because they are a little bit of a cheaper model, and you don't want to go cheap when it comes to your puppy's health or safety. I have only used them once. I'm terrified to cut his nails, and I'm going to be the first one to admit that I am totally terrified to cut his nails because I don't want to traumatize him. So right now, I've been taking him either to the groomers or the vet has done it a couple times for free because she is a very nice lady. She has shown me how to do them, and I can do them. It just scares me because I don't want to hurt my baby, and I don't think any of you guys would ever want to hurt your babies either. So I definitely wouldn't recommend getting these. I'm not going to link them down below because I won't recommend them. But I thought I'd include them because they are part of our gear and necessities that we do have that I think you should have. Next, we have an insect repellent. This is an all-natural brand that my veterinarian recommended to me. It's Ticks and All. It has a bunch of different essential oils in them and coconut oil. It's really safe and safe to use on his skin. We live in an area that has deer and ticks galore. I know a lot of dogs that have gotten sick from ticks. So that's one of my biggest fears, especially since we do walk through metro parks and stuff for our daily exercise. And I don't want him to get sick, and I don't want him to have fleas. And I don't think any of you guys would, so I highly recommend this. It works great. I spray it on myself. I spray it on him. It works on mosquitoes, fleas, ticks. It's safe to use on children's. There's no PABA or parabens. It's 100% natural, all-purpose insect repellent. I absolutely love this. I carry it in our bag. I leave one at home. I have multiple of these laying around. Alright, next up we're going to be talking about training, and that includes potty training and all of the products that we use for that. I believe in positivity only, which means we use a clicker and treats. This one came off Amazon. I'll link it down below. It's just a standard clicker. Marks when we're doing a good job. Next is our treat pouch. This one's a little bit full at the moment. I really like this treat pouch. It has a zipper on the front that you can put little things in. I have my keys in it. You can also put like messier high value treats like cheese or meat in it. Our next one is a magnetic pouch full of his treats. On the back are belt clips as well as a strap that folds out into a waist. I personally use the waistband. I just have it closed up for now so we could hang it on our door because we're not going anywhere for the rest of the night. Next up is a timer. We set it to 60 minutes. Go outside. If he potties, we click and treat. If not, we come back inside, wait 15 more minutes, wait, go out, and if he does go potty, we click and treat. If not, we do it again and again and again until he goes to the bathroom, and then we'll reset the timer to 60. Every 60 minutes, he goes out and goes to the bathroom until we can get used to going outside. Because before that, we were using puppy pads off of Chewy.com, and I'll link these ones down below. They worked really well for us. We just no longer need them. And since we are still in puppy training, that means messes, which we use this really nice pet stain and odor eliminator spray from Amazon. I'll link it down below. I absolutely love it. It's gotten my carpets clean. I live in a rental apartment, so this has come in handy so many times. And last but not least in training, I have a 30-foot lunge line. This one was intended for horses. I use it to teach recalls, so coming when he's called, even when we're outside. This is a 30-foot line, and he can come from the very end, flying all the way up to me and then into a sit. I absolutely love this. I'll link it down below. It's from Amazon. Alright, next up, we're going to talk about our little fashion gear. I put air quotes around that because I'm not one to really believe in dressing your dog up. They're not fashion accessories, and I don't believe they are. But sometimes you really just want them to look cute, and I completely understand that. He only has 2 bandanas. One is by WAG. This is not sponsored. Hit me up if you want to sponsor me, WAG. Just saying. But I have a matching t-shirt to this. I signed up for WAG to be a dog walker before I had gotten Comet. And then after getting him, I decided I wasn't up for walking my puppy as well as other puppies. So now we just have this cute little matching set. And the other one is this cute little bandana that has bones and paws all over it. I don't know if you can see that very well. I got this one from the Dollar Tree. It ties in the back. It doesn't have any Velcro or anything. I could definitely add it if I wanted it to. He doesn't wear them very often, like I said, unless we're doing photos or something. But he seems to tolerate both of them. I can't say how much he likes them, but alright, next we're going to talk about the things that I take on the go. Like I said, my puppy goes to work with me, so we're traveling a lot. So I carry a book bag full of different stuff for him and I. First off is something that I keep on his harness or leash every day, and it's our S-clip that has his name on the front. And on the back it says, "Help me, please call my mom, I'm lost," and it has our phone number. And then it just has his rabies certification that he was vaccinated against rabies. After that, we have a pop-up water bowl. I got this one from Wish.com. You don't always know what you're getting with Wish, but I really like this product. It worked out really well for us, and if I can find it on Wish again, I'll link it down below for you guys. Next is a little light. It clips onto both either his collar or his harness, depending on what we're using. I like to use this for nightly walks because we like to go to walks after I get off work, which it's sometimes dark by then. I really like this. I do have to be careful because it has a strobing motion if you click it twice. I'm not going to show it here because I don't know if any of my viewers have problems with flashing lights, and I don't want to hurt anybody out there. So just be aware that if you do get this product, it does have a strobing function. Next up are our poop bags and poop holders. Every dog poops. Everybody knows that. Please be a responsible dog parent and clean up after them. It can be gross, but it needs done. These ones were from the Dollar Tree. I don't see the point in spending a bunch of money on something you're going to throw away anyway. It works out just fine. I hook this either to my belt, my treat pouch, or my book bag, depending on what we're using for the day. It comes with 40 bags, and the Dollar Tree sells more bags on the side. That's where I got these ones from. I like to have a couple extra, one in my treat pouch, one in my bag, just so in case we run out, I'm not ever really out. I just need to put new ones in the holder. After that, we have little booties. Those are his little booties. Anything over 80 degrees outside is high enough to burn your dog's paws if they're on the concrete, and since he does go to work with me and we do walk back and forth, I'd like to protect his little paws as much as possible, so we've started using them as young as we could. These ones are really good. These ones are from Amazon. I'll link them down below. Next, we're going to talk about his toys. We have a lot of toys. I love to spoil my boy. First off is a little tennis ball. This came in a pack of 3. It's made by Kong. It squeaks. He absolutely loves these. The only reason he's not going nuts right now is, like I said earlier, he is asleep, so I'm trying not to make as much noise as possible. But he absolutely loves these. We keep one in our book bag, one wherever he's laying, and then usually one in our little toy bucket here, laying next to his bed. Next up are these little bones. I got these from the Dollar Tree. They do rip pretty quickly. They have a squeaker inside of them. This one doesn't because he chewed it out, but they do have a squeaker in them. He absolutely loves these. Like I said, they only last about a week. They're from the Dollar Tree. They're not the best quality, but what are you going to do? The dog loves them. After that, we have our Kong. I don't really know if this is considered a toy or a training product, but I'm including it here with the toys. You fill it with peanut butter or kibble when you're putting them in their crate or you're leaving for a long period of time and you want them to stay busy. He licks it all out. It keeps him entertained. It's nice. This one's nice and squishy. This is the puppy Kong, so it's nice and soft on their puppy teeth. They also have bigger ones for adult dogs or even stronger ones if your dog is a super chewer. I personally don't need those ones yet, so I don't have one. We just have the puppy Kong. Next is this little toy I got from our local pet shop. I don't know if it's a pig or a dragon, but it's very dirty. I'm going to have a debate down below. Is it a pig or is it a dragon? Because it looks like a pig, but it's got wings. So let me know. It does squeak. He likes playing fetch with this one, and it's a really good product. It's by Go Dog. Next up is another toy by Kong. It's their Kong balls. It's very squishy. I don't really know what this one was originally used for. We use it to play tug of war with because his little teeth can get in these holes really nicely and pull it, and it feels really good on his sore little teething puppy gums. Next up, we have this basic rope toy. We got it from our local pet store. I'm sure you can get them on Amazon or something. This one has a chew bone on it that he absolutely loves teething on. This one's really good to play tug of war or fetch with. He absolutely loves it. Is a little bit of a weird toy. It is a cat toy. I had a cat before I got a puppy, so we had this one laying around. It's a tiny little mouse that you can hide treats inside its belly. I absolutely love hiding these and tell him to go seek, and he goes and finds them and brings them back to me. He absolutely loves playing with these little things. I have a set of 3 that he absolutely loves. I'll link those down below because I got them off of Amazon. Next is something that we've been using to train how to open doors and how to open our refrigerator. He is a service dog in training, and that will be one of his tasks once he grows up. There's this little clip, and it's made out of a very nice soft fleece. I use it and just clip it to itself around the door handle so he can pull on it and click and treat and reward when he does the correct behavior. He absolutely loves playing with this. I'll link it down below because it is from Amazon. Next up, and I think the last toy at the moment, is this little porcupine. He absolutely loves it. I think he just really likes chewing on any toy. He's a very spoiled dog. Unfortunately, this one ripped within like a week, and it was one of our more expensive toys, which was a little bit saddening, but what are you going to do? He's a puppy. He's going to eat his toys. So he no longer plays with this one until we can get him sewed back up. But at one point, it did make squeaking noises. It makes little ones. I don't know if you can hear that. It's supposed to sound like a hedgehog. I don't know if it really does or not, though. Let me know down below if that's what a hedgehog sounds like, or if you have a hedgehog, let me know. Next up, and last but not least, is our puppy log. It's a 1-inch black binder that I got from the Dollar Tree. It has a sticker up here that says puppy log with a little paw print, and the next 2 stickers were from a YouTube channel that really inspired me to go find my medical answers, because for a long time I didn't have answers to what was going on. All I knew was I was in pain and it wasn't normal. So this very first one, which was made by Chronically Jackie, says different does not equal weakness, diversity equals beauty, and it has a lot of different symbols for disabilities. I loved it because it was very inclusive, and it did remind me that just because I'm different doesn't mean I'm weak, which I really, really, really liked. This bottom one says, let her sleep, for when she wakes, she will still be tired, but she will move mountains anyway, which I absolutely loved. It resonates with me on a whole nother level. I absolutely loved this sticker. Alright, now that I've explained what my binder is, we're going to be going more in depth in it in another video, just because it does have quite a bit in it, and I'm trying to keep this video as short as possible. So this will be coming in a video upcoming very soon. Look for it in the next few weeks. One thing I did forget to show you guys is our emergency essentials. I keep this in the bottom of my book bag every time we leave the house, just because you never know when you're going to need something for an emergency. You never know when an emergency is going to strike. If you didn't want it to be an emergency, you could plan for it. So I like to keep some stuff in here, and I'll go in more in depth on that in another video. Either the same video as the binder or one of the ones surrounding that one. Keep an eye out for that one. It is coming. Other than that, there's only a couple things that I can't show you right now, and I'll try to provide pictures as much as possible within these next few scenes. One is his crate. It's a 42-inch crate that I got off of Chewy.com. He's going to be a large dog when he fully grows, so I got a crate that will grow with him. It has a divider sheet, so it's only as big as we need it right now, and we can always have the crate grow as he grows up. I can't show you right now because he's inside of it sleeping. It's 12:30 here while I'm filming, so he's asleep right now. The other things I can't show you are his collar. It's a small blue 1-inch collar with little bones on it. I got it from Amazon.com. It has just a simple little buckle on it. I'll show you a picture in one of the next slides about it. He's wearing it right now, and I don't want to wake him up to show you guys. And last but not least, I believe is his water bowl. It's a stainless steel water bowl that they sell in any pet shop. I can link one down below for you guys. I will link all of the products I showed you here today that I've gotten offline or from an individual seller. I will put those down in the description box below so you guys can find them and click on them and buy them if you so wish. I will also be linking Patience and Love. They are a company on Instagram that made the leash wrap that says Service Dog in Training that I showed you at the very beginning of this episode. Other than that, I'll be linking Chronically Jackie's videos. Even though she is no longer with us, I think they pertain a lot of really, really, really good information that everyone can learn from. Even if you don't have a service dog or a service dog in training, I think they have some really great tricks and training ideas, and they spread awareness about things about the service dog community that might not get spread otherwise. So go check her out down at her page at Chronically Jackie.